What we know is that this virus is in the same family of viruses like SARS. So it is akin and about 80% genetically similar to the SARS virus. We know now, based on some of the transmission data from China, that not only did the virus jump from an animal reservoir into humans, but there is sustained human-to-human transmission, and that's been documented several times over now.
One of the most important things when you write the history of this was the fact that we closed it down to China and Europe, but in particular China. We closed it down to China, the source, very, very early, very, very early, far earlier than even the great professionals wanted to do. And I think we've done really well. I think we've done well. I think the states have done well. We're all working together. The best thing we can do is get rid of the virus. Once that's gone, it's going to pop back like nobody's ever seen before. That's my opinion, but I think it'll pop back like nobody's ever seen before.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus! I'm telling you, it's real! It's getting real! Woo!
Your host, Adam Jones. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Adam Jones. Welcome to Info Battles. We got a lot to get into today. I want to thank the Hendrix Experience for giving me some airtime today. You know, they shut me down on Google, man. Never thought this country would go that way, but we're losing it. We're losing it. Even with our fearless, Cheeto-headed white knight at the helm, taking this ship, Mother Mayflower, to freedom. We're still losing the damn war. Let me tell you why we're losing it, folks. Because we got snakes out there like that Muppet-looking Bernie Sanders. Oh, can't stand him. I didn't even like his cousin. You know, a lot of people don't know and haven't checked the lineage of old Bernie. They're too busy being worried about his Putin-Russian wedding. And that's all good and well, but if you follow the lineage back, he goes all the way back to the great Colonel Sanders, Kentucky general. Where'd you go wrong, Bernie? Where'd you go wrong? You tree-loving hippie, you make me sick. Folks, I didn't come on here to spout off at the mouth like I normally do. No. Because Google has decided to quarantine my show, well, I bring you a quarantine special. Folks, I am going to have here on the show an interview with the one and only presidential candidate back in 2016. The great politician, Joe Exotic. Because Joe Exotic knows who is behind the coronavirus. And he's going to tell us tonight on Info Battles. Folks, I don't have to tell you it's getting bad out there. You can look out your window and see, and that's about all you can do right now is look out your window. Y'all thought I was crazy. Everybody thought Adam was crazy. Didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Just sitting there in his bunker down in Texas, 10 miles underground. The Info Battles bunker. Stocked with all the products that the Info Battles store continues to sell. That's right, baby. I knew this was coming. That's why my store was an online store. Those of you who didn't get your bunker blueprints long ago, I don't know what to tell you. Didn't get your waterproof paper towels? Well, don't know what to tell you. Recyclable toilet paper? You know, you hear that outside my bunker, that screaming. That's the shape of the world right now. It's crazy. But you didn't get it. If you didn't get it, I don't know what to tell you. But to all you freedom-loving patriots, you gun-toting, chaw-spitting, boot-wearing, spur-kicking, denim-bearing patriots who have gotten all your stuff from the info battles, it just makes me want to put my damn head through the wall. How proud I am of you. And this time, you know, our great leader, El Chito, can't do this on his own. Now, look where we're at. We are in a state of lockdown. El Chito didn't want this. He didn't want it, folks. Don't listen to the fake news. He didn't want it. But that old Muppet Bernie and that creepy Uncle Joe Biden kept pushing for it. And the Democrats kept pushing for it. And they canceled Lilith Fair. And they canceled the other music festival and Coachella and Woodstock 2020 and Lollapalooza and all these, and the Electric Lights Orchestra, and they canceled all these music festivals, and they canceled the holidays, and St. Patrick's Day was canceled in Chicago. They canceled St. Patrick's Day in Chicago. Can you believe it? This year, the river ran brown with poop. This is the world we live in, folks. This is the world we live in. I'm going to go to a quick commercial. When we come back, we're going to have Joe Exotic on the phone. I believe he's going to be calling me collect here soon, so I got to go to a commercial so I can accept charges for Joe Exotic's collect call. Folks, we will be right back.
Yes, this is Johnny Wattage with Exotic Records, here to announce the release of Joe Exotic, the complete collection. That's right, you'll get all the hits like Here Kitty Kitty, I Love Cats, I'm Leaving You Now, I Have Two Husbands, and my favorite song of all, Bang Bang Kitty. That's right, that's the Joe Exotic complete collection from Exotic Records. Dial 1-800-555-CATS. That's 1-800-222-CATS. And you can also dial locally at area code 111-321-CATS. Exotic Records.
This call will be recorded and monitored. I have a collect call from
Joe Exotic.
an inmate at a San Bernardino County detention
All right, we're going
facility.
to take this call.
If you would like to accept this call,
Yeah.
please
All right.
press 4.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have live on the phone a true patriot, a true American, someone who bleeds red, white, and blue, Mr. Joe Exotic.
Well, thank you, Adam, for having me on the show. You know, I feel like a big cat in a cage right now. Like I don't. Somebody's got to help me. I feel worse than a caged animal. I can't bleach blonde dye my hair anymore. I can't properly groom my mullet. I am a gay prisoner of war.
It hurts to hear that, Joe. It hurts. You're fighting a good fight, Joe. You're fighting a good fight.
Adam, I plan on to continue to fight the good fight. I'm a gay cowboy here in prison. But, you know, like any big cat in a cage, you know, I'm a nice guy, so I'm not messing with anybody. But as soon as somebody sticks their hand in my cage, I'll bite it off. It's happened to my coworkers. It's happened to a lot of people I know.
I get it. I get it, Joe. Joe, You're an American. I want to know. I can't wait any longer. You told me you know who is behind the coronavirus. I need to know.
That's right, Adam. I do. And it's all over. Let me tell you what it is. So, Carol Baskins is behind the coronavirus. Carol Baskins of Big
Whoa,
Cat
Joe.
Rescue.
This ain't Joe TV. You can't use that language here.
I'm sorry about it, Adam. I'm a cowboy in a jail who can't properly grow my bangs and cut them the way I like them. I do one good thing about jail, I will tell you, Adam.
What's that, Joe? What is it? I mean, if there's a plus.
I have more husbands in here than I could ever have out there. Hey.
Well, that is a plus. So let's get back to it. You think Carol Baskins is behind the coronavirus, and those are pretty big claims.
You're darn tootin', they're big claims, Adam, but I can tell you, I have all the evidence. I record everything. I do everything on social media. I'm going to be starting up Joe Exotic TV behindbars.com here. I'm just working on getting it all put together. But I will tell you now the gist of it.
Yes, please do. Our listeners will love this. Thank you, Joe Exotic, for this.
That's not a problem, Adam. So, now that I'm a kingpin criminal locked up and doing a bid, a gay cowboy doing a thuggish bid in prison, Carol Baskins feels like she doesn't have any competition. And in order to maximize viewership of Big Cat Rescue, Carol Baskins set forth the coronavirus in order to quarantine the whole world and have them tuning into Big Cat Rescue.
Wow. You know, when you lay it out like that, it all makes sense. Unfreaking believable. Well, what should people do?
Well, one thing I would do is to not go on YouTube and watch that Carol Baskins.
Joe, I told you you can't use that language on here.
I'm sorry, Adam. To not watch her and to instead watch Joe Exotic TV over and over and binge watch it and stay tuned for Joe Exotic from prison.
You heard it there, folks. Well, before we have to let you go, because I believe you have a conjugal visit.
I do have a conjugal visit coming up with one of my new husbands, my brother husbands, here in prison. I'm finding God.
Amazing. Before we let you go, I was told to ask this by the Hendrix Experience. It's the only way they would let me even interview you. To question the charges of animal abuse that you faced and were convicted of. Also, Tony Hendrix of the Hendrix Experience, and I have to read this verbatim, and Joe, I do apologize.
Adam, it's okay. I'm used to them guppy libtards, and it's fine. He can't say anything I haven't heard before from the animal sanctuaries or Carol Baskins or any of those jealous people out there who wanted to take my kitties from me.
I get it, Joe. Tony Hendrix says that there is a video of you during Trump's election where you quote about how Trump said he could shoot anyone and get away with it. And in this video, you casually held up your rifle and shot the cow you were standing next to in the head.
Yeah, I did. I'll do it again. That cow was a communist Bernie Sanders cow, and I was proving a point there. I'll shoot you.
Oh, whoa. Okay. You can't say that.
Why can't I? I have nothing to lose.
Okay, good point. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you tuned in to the special edition of Info Battles. I can't promise you a next edition because I don't know how long I'll be around. It won't be long before they shut me down altogether, folks. So remember, in this time of craziness, stay clean and stay quarantined. I'm Adam Jones, and and this is Info Battle.